Attention, frontier gentlemen, ladies. Wish to correspond with men of good character. Object, matrimony. Right to Mrs. Domestic Bliss.
Morning, Charlie.
Good morning, Mr. Bester. Miss Bester. Morning, Crazy Foot.
Hey, you're up and around pretty early.
Yeah, it appears everybody else is, too. I've never seen a turnout like this out.
Busy little town, all right. Station isn't open yet.
What I care.
The weekly train gets in at 7:15, you know.
So let it.
Quite so, quite so. You won't let anything interfere with getting my wagons ready for Monday, will you? I need those wagons bad.
They'll be ready.
Good. We want to wish you well. Splendid thing, marriage.
Sherman.
Shut up, my dear. Noble state of affairs, marriage. You'll never regret it. Never. We've been...
You're not supposed to mention that, Sherman.
Henceforth, my precious, I'll thank you to keep your mouth shut while I'm telling people how happy we are.
Crazy Foot, you got anything to say about me getting married?
Foot crazy, not mouth.
Charlie, been expecting you.
You got it?
Come in on the stage yesterday. Genuine 6-carat, $3 solid gold ring all the way from Abilene.
Yeah? Look. Hey, Mr. Fowler. You didn't by chance mention to anybody that I was getting married, did you? I mean, I've had 2 or 3 folks ask me about it, and I've been having to lie my fool head off.
Charlie. Charlie! You don't think I'd be blabbing about it over at the boarding house and have it get all over town, now do you?
No, I reckon not.
Well, she gets in this morning, eh?
Yeah, on the train. Hey, she sent me this here picture. It's one of them new fancy things called a tintype.
Oh.
It's kind of dark, but you can make it out, huh?
Oh, she's beautiful, Charlie.
Yeah.
Just beautiful. Such a big hat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, looks even better that way.
Yeah.
Very nice. Say, Charlie, you're not gonna get married to a beautiful girl like that wearing them dirty duds you got on, are you?
Oh, I don't know, Mr. Fowler. That money goes out surprisingly fast.
Oh, yeah.
I still got to get a haircut, and I got to pay the preacher. It took a whole year's savings to buy her train fare out here. You reckon she'd mind?
Well, I don't know, Charlie. She's probably used to them Boston-type fellas. Say, just happen to have a real, genuine Boston-type suit I've been saving out of stock.
Fowler,
Hey, and don't worry about money. Who said anything about money? Pay me, don't pay me. Next week will be soon enough. Very snappy. Ain't it wonderful? Very snappy, Charlie. They'll see you coming, I guarantee you. Oh, here he comes now.
Howdy, Mr. Staunch. Boys.
Oh, whatever it is, it talks.
Oh, Mr. Staunch, it's me, Charlie Becker. You know that.
Oh, by gum, so it is. What do you think of that? It's Charlie Vicker, the blacksmith, all duded up.
Yeah, but, for what?
Well, I don't know. I'll ask him. What are you duded up for, Charlie?
Don't you pay them any mind, Charlie. They just ain't never seen a gentleman before.
How are you, Mr. Hanson?
Sure is a nice day for it, Charlie.
Nice day for what?
For a haircut. That's what you're getting today, ain't it?
Well, looks like you got several fellers waiting out. I'll come back later.
No, sir, Charlie, you're next. Yes, sir. Just a minute now. Eddie, you get out of here. You look as good as you ever will. If that, and let Mr. Vicker sit. Yes, excuse me, Mr. Vicker. You sit right there, Mr. Vicker. I've been itching to get my hands on you for a long time.
I ain't no hurry.
Train gets in at 7:15, Charlie.
So what?
Don't you care?
Well, I don't care.
Well, ain't you even going down to meet it?
Well, I might do that. Just want something better to do.
You make him real pretty, just in case there might be someone on that train who might be interested in you.
I don't know what everybody keeps talking about that train for. There ain't nothing special about that train.
Hey, he's getting mad.
Now, don't get him mad in my place, Charlie. Take it easy now. No call to get excited.
Not in his place. Come on. Let's go. See you later.
We get out of here.
All right.
God, everybody's been picking on me all morning. I'm getting about half fed up with it.
Sure, Charlie. But you got to remember, you are a very well-liked man. And we ain't had a wedding in town over a year now.
Mr. Hanson, I don't hear nothing else about no weddings, neither.
How you been, Charlie?
Fine. You?
Fine.
That's fine.
I'm glad to hear it. There you are, Charlie.
Hey. I think I got some change.
On the house, Charlie. This is a nice day for all your friends, and we wish you well, I tell you that.
Oh, I'm beholden to you, Mr. Hanson.
My pleasure.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, give it here. Just fine. You try that.
All right, huh?
You clean up good, Charlie.
Oh, I don't care nothing about that.
Everybody likes to look nice. Now, out you go. And listen, Charlie, everybody in this town is a friend of yours, and they're anxious for you to know it, so you just go along with them. You hear me?
I don't understand what you're talking about.
You just walk out that door and you'll see. Go on.
Well, everybody's been waiting for this day the same as you.
Did we let you get hitched and not take no notice?
Somebody from Miles is here to help welcome your bride.
We made all the arrangements, the wedding first and then a dance after.
Chivalry up!
Hey, Mr. Vicker.
Yes, sir.
Can I smell your new haircut?
Why, sure you can, Bob.
Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Here she comes. Now, let's go.
Well, sir, this is quite a welcome. More than I had hoped for.
Yeah, well, it isn't for you.
I stand firm on principle.
Well, that's fine. Just move them to one side, will you? That's what I know. Just fine. Fine.
This is... But I... Oh, I want one of those. Go ahead. Kiss her.
How dare you molest my wife, sir?
Your wife?
Did I hurt you?
I thought you were Miss Ellen Carroll from Boston. You ain't?
This is my wife, Mrs. Martha Kidd. For 2 pins, I'd show you some manners, sir.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, sir. And you, ma'am, I mistook you for another lady. I'm so sorry.
I hope I didn't hurt you. I'm sorry if I hurt you.
I can't see, Mama. Is Mr. Becker's girl pretty?
Oh, hush now. She ain't there yet.
One of your passengers getting off here. She ain't showed up.
All the passengers are off that are getting off.
Well, is there another young lady on board?
That's all they are, except 2 Mexicans on their way to Caballero. Board!
This here's a picture of her. Sort of dark, but you can make it out. I've been expecting her on this train.
Ain't seen her.
Her name's Ellen Carroll from Boston.
Nope.
I've been expecting her. On this train.
Nope.
I thank you.
Board!
Well, I really pulled a good one on you, didn't I? Huh, Tom? Yeah. Yeah. I almost busted out laughing there a couple of times, but I knowed if I did that you'd all catch on. And I didn't laugh once. Not once, did I, huh?
No, Charlie, you didn't.
Really a good joke I pulled on you. I really had all of you believing it. Some little gal gonna come all the way out here from Boston just to marry me. I mean, you believed as much, didn't you?
You told us different all the time, Charlie.
Yeah. How come you ain't laughing? I figured when you found out it's all just a joke, you'd all laugh. You ought to laugh.
No sense hanging around here. I mean, Charlie put over his joke all right, so look, why don't you go home or something?
Ain't there gonna be a wedding? You said there'd be a wedding, Ma.
Hey, you get along now.
Let's go up the street. I'll buy you a drink.
Oh, Mr. Staunch, you know I don't drink except on occasions.
Well, this is kind of an occasion, a dry occasion. It's,
No, thanks. I reckon I'll just hang around the depot here. There's a lot of excitement around the depot. Big doings.
Well, maybe she didn't get on the train. Maybe she missed it or something. Maybe she got up at the wrong station.
You don't understand, Mr. Staunch. I mean, I told you it was a joke. And that's what it was, a joke. I mean, what kind of a dumb jaybird would send off a year's savings to a gal in Boston that he didn't even know to come all the way out here and marry him? There ain't nobody that dumb. I reckon that sort of proves it's a joke, don't it?
Yeah, it proves it's a joke. If you don't mind, I don't feel much like laughing.
Hold it right there. One false move and you're a goner. It's better. Didn't listen to you.
Hey, Charlie. Charlie, wait. We was just inside there talking about you.
Why don't you come on in and I'll buy you a drink, or better yet, you come in and buy me a drink, and I'll tell you all the trouble I had with women. Oh, Charlie, that's gonna hurt.
Leave me alone, you hear? I ain't gonna have people laughing at me.
I ain't laughing at you, Charlie.
Just leave me alone.
I don't hardly never make no mistakes, but when I done them, I can see them. I hurt his feelings, didn't I?
Excuse me, ma'am. Maybe you can help me. I'm looking for the hotel. Right here. I thought as much. Thank you, ma'am. It's you again, you pesky varmint. You better quit following me if you know what's good for you. I eat Injuns for breakfast.
One of these days, I'm gonna cut me a with a stick as big as Charlie Bicker's arm. And I'm gonna whoop you over the head with it. If I never had a stupid horse like you again, it'd be too soon. The least you could do is quit dragging your feet. Hi, Charlie.
Howdy, Rusty.
Long time no see, Charlie.
Yep.
You hammer-headed, sack-bellied old flea bag. One of these days.
Hey, Charlie. This wood-eating old stump chewer's done throw the shoe. Wore out, I reckon. You better give her new ones all the way around, because if you don't, she's gonna act like she's walking uphill all the time. I hate to ask you on Saturday, Charlie, but everybody knows you don't care whether it's Saturday or not. But me, I gotta catch up on my drinking.
I'd like to oblige you, Rusty, but I'm packing to leave.
Packing to leave? You leaving town?
Yep.
What for? You kill somebody or something? You in trouble? Because, Charlie, if you're in trouble, I got a place you can hold up. Ain't nobody gonna find you for a dog's sake.
Ain't that, I'm just leaving, that's all.
But there ain't another blacksmith around for 100 miles. Now on 200 for a real good one.
I can't help that.
But, Charlie, the whole town's gonna be walking inside of a month. It ain't that easy to get a new blacksmith. You know something? I'm surprised the whole town ain't fussing about it.
Don't reckon they know anything about it.
They don't know about it? Do you mind if I mention it around?
Make no difference nohow.
Come on, Lightning. We got some news. Come on, Lightning. We got some news to tell around town. Yes, sir. Charlie Bicker's gonna leave town. We got to get over there. Let's go, Horse. Come, let's go. Come on, Lightning. We gotta go right to the news. Come on. Let's go, Horse. Let's go, Horse. Let's go. Jimmy, you come on, Horse. You come on. Come on, Lightning. Come on. We gotta know right the news. Come on, Lightning. Come on. Let's go.
Sonny, you better keep waving them swinging doors. You'll get a black eye from somebody going out. Now, don't you worry. I'll see that your pa gets home all right. Here, go on, get home.
Rusty Mapen's on his way over here, dragging that horse you sold it. Don't hurry, Sherm.
The way it's going, he won't arrive for another 10 minutes.
Didn't you tell old Rusty that horse is made for carrying, not riding?
No more for you. Get on home. I don't like people's kids having to come after them.
Hiya, Sadie.
Hey, Sadie! Come on over here and breathe down my neck and tell me what a nice fella I am.
You tell yourself and I'll just nod a lot.
Take your hands off her.
Supposing I don't.
Now, you know that Sadie is my girl.
Oh? When you're in town, maybe.
I'm in town. Haven't you noticed?
How about asking me whose girl I am? I'd tell you both a thing or two. Just 'cause I sing and dance for you, clodhoppers, doesn't mean you own me.
Hey, Roger. One of these days, you and me is gonna have to take a run at each other.
Anytime. Now, maybe?
No, I'd rather surprise you.
The only way you'd ever surprise me is if you came at me head on. That would surprise me considerable. Wait a minute. Oh, you better let him hold you. He's doing you a favor. Eddie!
Go tell him. Go tell him what's going on.
Try.
I hear you've been doing a lot of walking lately, Rusty.
Don't shoot him, Sheriff. I want to talk to you. But first, I've got some news for you, you smart Alex. Guess who's leaving town? Who? You don't know, do you? No. Charlie Bicker.
Charlie who?
Charlie Bicker, that's who. All packed up and ready to move.
He's the best blacksmith we got.
Not only the best blacksmith we got in town, he's the only blacksmith we got.
Well, that makes him the best, don't it?
Yeah, I guess it does.
Well, when did you see him?
Just now? Well, not exactly just now. I've been dragging that horse for 30 minutes. Never mind the fool horse. I'll buy him back. What about Charlie Bicker? He's got 3 wagons I need done by Monday. If he leaves town, I'm out of the hauling business right then.
If you don't have your wagons by Monday, how am I going to get my liquor in here?
You ain't. And Fowler store and the eatery. I can't supply anybody without them wagons being fixed.
What about us riders? Who's gonna make our horseshoes?
We'll all be walking inside of a week, especially me.
Here he is.
Say, I heard you had some notion about leaving town.
Yes, sir, I'm leaving.
Don't go, Mr. Bicker.
Well, aside from all your friends hating to see you go, you know, you leave this town in a terrible way without a blacksmith.
Well, I'm sorry about that, Mr. Staunch, but I can't help it. My mind's set on it. I'm the laughing stock of this town, and you know it.
Oh, no, that's not true.
Nothing's better, and you do, too. Can't say that I blame you much. I reckon I'd laugh at myself if it wasn't me, but it is me, and I'm leaving.
Well, as long as you got no hard feelings, why don't you just kind of put it off for a couple of days?
No, sir. My mind's set on it.
All right, then, step down and have some goodbye drinks with your friends here.
Yeah.
Oh. Boys, you know I ain't much on drinking.
You fixing to refuse a man who wants to say goodbye with style?
I reckon I couldn't do that.
Oh, we'll tie up your horse for you, Charlie.
Hey, take it. There you go.
Here we go. Come on. Now, get him up. Hey, you kids, get on the West Pier. Go on, beat him. Go on, tell your boss she wants you.
Go ahead, Eddie, get him back in there.
Hey, Eddie, come here. Hey, you know, he's taking the sample. The only animal we got in town. Huh?
You reckon we ought to steal it?
Yeah. Wait. I help you here. Now, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, let. Wait a minute. You know it ain't right to steal a man's hand.
No.
Let's steal his trunk. What you hitting?
Well, here's to you, Charlie. Goodbye and good luck.
Wait a minute, I'll drink to that, too. Huh?
Sherman, you want a farewell toast?
Charlie, you and me been friends for a long time. I'm going to miss you.
Same to you, Mr. Bester.
Well, let's drink to that.
Yeah, I'll drink to that.
Charlie, don't forget to write.
I'll drink to that.
Charlie, here's one for the road, Charlie.
I'll drink to that.
Charlie, you're a very lovable man.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Hanson.
I'll drink to that.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yes, another one for the road, Charlie.
There we go, Charlie.
Charlie.
Yes.
And
I'll drink. I'll drink to that.
road that's at the end of this road.
I'll drink to that.
Don't go, Doc. We might need first aid.
I already need it. I'm the only doctor I got.
The place is thinning out. Not many left to keep it going.
I don't know what's holding him up.
He's got a hollow leg, I swear.
Give him a farewell drink on the house.
But I've already given him 50.
Again.
But I'm nearly out of whiskey.
Where you going, Eddie? We need your help.
Oh, Jonathan, I've already said goodbye to him 14 times.
Just one more drink.
I'm beginning to wish he would leave.
This time, make it beer.
Oh.
One for the road, huh, Charlie? All the good times we've had together. Goodbye, Charlie.
Goodbye, Charlie.
Indian whiskey, it's all I got left.
Yeah, well, good stuff, huh, Charlie?
Goodbye, Charlie.
So long, Charlie.
Goodbye, Charlie. Goodbye, Charlie.
Charlie has left us. Come on. Give me a hand. Crazy Foot, give us a hand. Eddie, get a door or something to carry him on. He may never walk again. Come on, let's go.
Goodbye, Charlie.
Hanson, come here. Edie. Oh. Fellas, here, give us a hand. Wait a minute. Here you go. Here you go. All right, 1, 2, 3. Hurry up with that door there. There you are. There you go. Yeah. All right. Easy does it. Easy does it. Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go. Don't hurt his head. No. Let it down slow. There.
Now, don't you be long in there. We'll be late for church.
Glad you're here, Doc. Showing signs of life.
That surprises me.
We've got to keep him here, you know, one way or another.
Well, hereafter, leave me out of your farewell parties.
We can't keep Charlie liquored up forever. Ruin his health in the long run.
I only got this much left, and besides, I can't afford it.
Also, he ain't getting any work done.
Sherman, are you in there again?
No, my dear, I merely give that impression.
You come out of there right now, Sherman. It's time for church.
Yes, my dear, coming.
If you had any consideration for me, you'd at least stay out of there on Sundays.
Consideration? My dear, when I think what you've meant to me all these years, it's all I can do to keep from telling you. If that's not consideration, I don't know what is. Let's go to church.
He'll live all right. Not so sure about myself. I better be getting to church. I need it more than most.
Hope Mrs. Yancey's baby doesn't arrive today.
Say, mister, you tell me where I can find a sheriff? I'm talking to you, partner.
Sheriff's office is just down the street. You can't miss it. He's a nice man. You'll like him.
Thanks, buddy.
If you'll wait just a second, I'll go down there with you. I'm on my way there myself.
No, thanks, mister.
Here's to Charlie.
Don't he look natural? Just like he was asleep.
He is.
The only way to keep him in town is find him a woman. There ain't many of those unless you count Indian women.
Me count 'em.
I can't even find a woman for myself, let alone somebody else. After all, how many women in town is there that ain't already married?
My sister ain't married.
Oh, Tom, your sister's so buck-tooth she eats squash through a picket fence.
Yeah, what do you know? She don't even like squash.
Never did.
I could do better work if you stopped twitching like that.
Well, drink up, boys. It's the last of the whiskey. One way or another, this is getting to be the nicest town in the whole state.
Squeeze the bottle a little.
Tom, you want a chaser?
Huh? No. I had some water yesterday.
The last drink in town. Never thought I'd see the day.
Well, you're going to see worse if Bester don't get his wagons moving.
I hope nobody gets bit by a snake. What about Sadie?
Not at a time like this.
For the girl, I mean. Nothing wrong with Sadie.
There ain't anybody within 50 miles around here saying anything bad about Sadie. Me neither. Of course, I never saw her in the daylight. Hey, I got an idea.
Of course, he might recognize her.
Well, I don't think so. He never went near her, as far as I know.
Hey, wait a minute, I got an idea. Don't anybody want to hear about my idea?
Well, anyhow, fix her hair on top of her head like in that picture he's carrying. Ain't nobody gonna recognize her.
Least of all Charlie. He ain't never looked right straight at a gal in his whole life.
Well, I foresee certain difficulties with the ladies of the town.
You want to keep your store open, don't you?
Oh, wait a minute, never mind about all that. Listen, don't you want to hear my idea? Look, let's get Sadie to be Charlie's girl.
That's what we'll do, Tom. That's what we'll do. Now let me do all the talking.
Let him do all the talking.
Come in. What do you mean waking a girl up in the middle of the day? And a Sunday, too.
Well, we kind of want to talk to you.
What about?
Well, it's sort of a delicate matter, you might say.
Have you ever thought of getting married, Sadie?
Now, don't get mad. Just because some loose-mouthed plow jockey can't keep his mouth shut. No, it's like this. Do you know Charlie Bicker?
Never heard of him.
The blacksmith, Sadie. Great, big, tall galoot. Of course, maybe you wouldn't recognize him at first, the way he always keeps his head down when he's talking to women folk.
Don't know him.
Well, he don't know you either, close up, and we're kind of counting on that.
What's it got to do with me?
Well, you see, Charlie is kind of old-fashioned about this and that, and he's of an age where he's just aching and burning to get married, and, well, this girl was supposed to come in on the train yesterday.
That was the parade I saw, all that foofara down the street.
Yeah, well, he's been writing to her, and she's been writing back, and he's all fired up to meet her and get hitched, but she didn't show up. So we sort of set ourselves up as a committee to find someone to take her place.
Sadie, listen, it was my idea. We figured that a girl like you wouldn't mind getting hitched. So we picked you. We'll fix it for you to meet Charlie. You'll turn yourself loose on him, and before you know it, he'll be a goner.
What do you mean? A girl like me.
I guess you don't want to get married.
I'd shoot you down dead if you weren't such a curiosity.
Well, he ain't such a curiosity. We have to save him.
What I said? You just tell me what I said that was so wrong.
Well, take him away while I'm still feeling sorry for him, will you? Come on. I'll talk to her.
In my eye. This stuff's hard to get off. Looks good on you.
Whew. Man, she hit me right in the chest with that there perfume bottle.
Smell like a shot-up barbershop.
Gave me a loose tooth, feels like.
Stranger in town?
I just got in. I'm, looking for a place to settle down.
Welcome.
What'll it be, stranger?
Whiskey. A big one.
No whiskey. How about a sarsaparilla?
No, thanks. Nothing, thanks. Nothing at all. I gotta be, moving along now.
You haven't been here very long.
Long enough. Say, what's the name of this town? I sure wouldn't want to forget it.
Calico.
It makes a lot of sense.
Then it's settled. You'll never regret it, Sadie. I promise you, you'll never regret it.
I regret it already. The whole thing sounds crazy.
Well, you don't have to do nothing. All you got to do is act like...
You sure this Jayhawk won't catch on?
Just get him feeling better, that's all. Then in a couple of days, you can say that you change your mind about getting married or that you don't like it here, and then we'll get you out of town all right and bring you back, and he'll never know the difference.
I hope you know what you're doing.
So do I. Oh, so do I.
I'll need clothes.
Well, we wouldn't expect you to come into town with...
Different clothes. Different from this stuff. A good girl outfit.
Would Fowler's store have what you want?
He should.
I'll have him open up for you.
Now, about people talking. Some of the men...
Nobody'll talk. You take my word for it. It's all set. It's gonna be easy.
Just keep telling me that. Loud and often.
Well, I'd better start the ball rolling. Mind if I ask you something? I didn't think you'd do it.
Neither did I at first.
Well, why are you? You ain't getting nothing out of it.
No. When I first came here, I thought things would be different in this town. I thought I'd really have a chance. First time I went walking down the street, all the women I met pulled their dresses aside so they wouldn't touch me. Just 'cause I sing and dance for a living. I won't mind putting one over on them.
Let go of him! What's going on here?
I'm leaving.
They found your girl. They found your girl.
My girl? They found her?
That's right. She got off at Central City by mistake, and she's coming here by stage. I got the telegraph right here.
Keep coming! Keep coming! My girl's coming!
Yeah, all right, now you. I want you to open this door. She's gonna need some clothes. Who? Sadie. Who else? And you. I want you to get the buckboard, my buckboard. Go get her at the Crossforks and bring her here bag and bag. You understand? And you, I want you to calm him down, make him real calm, clean him up, and have him back here in time to get the stage. Okay?
I can't breathe!
You look better than you've ever looked before.
Oh, Mr. Staunch, how do I look? I feel terrible.
Well, you look fine.
Oh, I feel terrible.
Now, boy, don't let him faint in here. I got termites. Yeah, well, get him back onto the bench here. That's it. It's all right.
It's just the excitement, I reckon.
Yourself
I'm plain old worry. I mean, what do you say to her?
Well, you just start with hello and keep talking. Fan him a lot. I've got arrangements to make.
Mr. Hanson, how do you go about getting engaged or proposing? I ain't never been engaged before.
Why don't you do like I do?
How's that?
Why don't you pack them against something solid and then start kissing them enough to cover a barn? If they don't knock you down by that time, then you'll know you're engaged.
Will that work?
I don't know. I always got knocked down.
Listen, Charlie, listen to me. Now, you have to sneak up on them. You get hold of their hand one way or another. You talk about roses and such.
Roses and such.
Roses and such like, and then before you know it, the damage is done. Yeah. You be her a second, and you sneak up on them kind of. Go ahead, practice.
Roses and such.
That's the way to do. Practice.
What you doing, mister?
I'm teaching my finger to read.
That's some hand you got on you there. Yes, sir. That's about the best hand I ever did see, that hand.
Don't grab it. You sneak up on it. I bet you say that to everybody you sneak up on.
No, I don't either. Just you. You're the only one. Like I was saying, anyhow, that hen's like a rose. Yeah, just like a rose. Nice and soft.
No grabbing. You sneak up on it, huh? Why is it you want to grab all the time?
Well, how am I going to sneak up on it if you keep hiding in your bosom? Leave it hanging out there where I can grab a hold of it.
Leave it hanging out, then you're going to grab it. What's the matter with you? Start grabbing at everything if I leave it hanging out. What's the matter? You're getting me scared to death with the grabbing.
Oh, I didn't mean to scare you. I'm sorry.
Well, go ahead. Like I was saying, why don't you? You was getting to me and making me real soft with that rose talk guy.
Yeah.
You like the rose talk?
I can tell that. All right. Well, anyhow, like I said, you got a hand just like a rose. It's nice and soft, just like a rose, and I got it.
I'm looking for the sheriff.
Oh, he ain't here.
That's good.
Is it true? She's here? Charlie's girl? Someone in church said they found her, Charlie's girl.
Well, she'll be in on the stage in a minute. Now, look, it ain't exactly what you think it's.
Mr. Staunch, what do you reckon I ought to do? Just marry her right off or wait a spell or what?
Well, you better wait for a couple of days.
Oh, why wait? Do it right now and get it over with, Charlie.
Sherm, could I talk to you for just a minute?
Well, later. I don't want to miss this. This is a big, big day. Charlie's girl coming to town. Let's get on over to the hotel.
It's bigger than you think. Be a day you'll long remember.
The stagecoach is coming! Guys, he's coming!
Come on, Charlie.
There. Oh! Well, welcome to Calico City, ma'am.
Why, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Mr.
Staunch, Jonathan Staunch. I'm sort of the mayor and sheriff, you might say. You're going to meet all these nice people here, but right now you're going to get acquainted up with Charlie Bicker here. You probably know by name already.
Dear Charles. Dear Charles.
Well, go on. Say something. Speak to her.
Don't you know me? Am I different than you expected?
No, ma'am, you're it all right. You look just like your picture.
Oh, I hope I look better than that.
Oh,
In fact, I know I do. Are you glad to see me?
oh.
I think that means you like me.
Yes, I think so, too. Now, all right, stand back, everybody. Give them room to get acquainted. That's it. Stand back. Come on, everybody back.
See her? If you didn't know who it is, you wouldn't know who it was.
Just what on earth do you mean by that mysterious remark?
First, we have to find you a place to stay.
Hey, you can stay at my place. I got a nice little place. You just love it. We can go there right now.
But just a second. I mean, there are a few formalities.
You mean like courting and proposing and all that? Well, I sort of figured we could do all that at one time.
I got the impression, from your letters, of course, that you were a little shy.
No, the best idea is for you to visit each other. You know, talk and get to know one another.
Oh, my way.
We'll get to know one another all right. Well, maybe you ought to stay in the hotel.
Nonsense, Jonathan. You know the kind of flotsam and jetsam that hangs around the hotel, whooping and hollering it up and down the halls. You're one of them yourself. No, she'll stay with us, and pleased to have her.
Well, this is Mrs. Bester.
Oh, I'm very grateful for your kindness.
Not at all. Sherman, this nice young woman will stay with us.
Great great day. Isn't that something? Jonathan?
Yes. What is it, Sherman? What is it? Tell me.
Jonathan, I think Miss, Ellen might find us, dull and set in our ways. I think she might prefer, livelier company.
Oh, I have a way of livening things up wherever I go, Mr. Bester. You won't be bored with me around. I promise.
Well, now that that's settled, and I'm much obliged. That is, if I can come around visiting and courting full steam like I plan to do, I'll get you stuff and we can be on our way.
Charlie?
If it pleases you, we'll have a sociable in your honor so you can meet the ladies of the town.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that. Meeting all the nice ladies. I'm going to enjoy every minute of it. Every minute of it.
We have a ferry over here. I think you'll...
We'll work on my wagons the first chance you get, won't you, Charlie? I sort of cling to that idea in the middle of everything else.
Don't you worry, Mr. Bester.
He's got plenty to worry about.
Since my gal got here, I promise you, your wagon will be fixed by tomorrow afternoon.
If not before.
Mighty warm day. Mighty warm.
Not for us bachelors. And your wife has given her a sociable. Every nice lady in town will be there. She'll enjoy every minute of it. Look kind of puny, Sherm.
I ain't gonna live through this, and I'm not sure I want to. You know what Mrs. Bester told her at lunch? She said she reminded her of somebody.
Everybody reminds people of somebody.
Yes, but everybody isn't the somebody this somebody is.
What are you sniggering at, Jonathan Staunch? You've been laughing the whole afternoon.
Well, I'm feeling kind of good, Emma. Delighted the way you ladies are fussing over Charlie's girl.
Oh, it's a pleasure having her here. Isn't it, Sherman?
No, it's an experience, I tell you.
You children having a good time?
Charles wants to show me the barn.
Yeah, it's a real nice barn. I think she'd enjoy seeing it.
Folks are all leaving now anyhow. People in love ought to be alone. You run along. It's kind of sweet to watch them, isn't it?
Yeah, sure is. Something about that girl, though, reminds me of somebody.
Water.
Have some of your punch. It's mostly water.
A little early in the year now, but later on, barns like this will just be filled with swallows. They flit and fly around through them rafters like you can't believe it. A way that almost make you dizzy. I don't know how they do it. I mean, fly among all them rafters like that without ever hitting nothing. You got a hand just like a rose.
No, it isn't. It's just a hand. See?
Yeah. It's about the softest thing I ever did touch, except maybe a rabbit. Me, my old hands are more like meat hooks, I reckon. Guess that's from the animal.
You're a blacksmith?
Yeah, I wrote you about it.
Of course. I meant, have you always been a blacksmith?
Yeah, and a pretty good one, I think. But, well, I know it ain't the best thing in the world a man can be.
You don't have to say that.
Well, yeah, since we're getting married and all, I think we ought to face facts. And the fact of the matter is that, well, the fact of the matter is, ma'am, I ain't much. But I'm about all I could scrape together.
It's more than enough for anybody, Charles.
Charles, hey. Ain't nobody ever called me nothing but Charlie around here till you came along. I sure do like the way you say Charles. Sounds so dignified and elegant and refined. Just like I just took a bath, you know?
You're very lonely, aren't you?
Not anymore, I ain't. Listen, I think we better be getting back to the house. I sure have a hankering to kiss you, ma'am. I can't keep it from welling up inside me. It'll just have to wait a spell. You go first. It ain't considered polite for a man to go first.
Why not?
Well, I'll explain it to you after we're married.
I might fall. You go first.
All right. Now, tomorrow, that is if you want to. Tomorrow, I thought I'd take you out and show you our house that I fixed up for you.
Our house. Oh, that sounds nice. That sounds very nice.
You'll see tomorrow. Come on.
As usual, my dear, your social functions leave much to be desired. Everybody was bored stiff. I was bored stiffer. Emma?
Oh, excuse me. I thought I heard crying.
Oh, really? It must have been... I wonder who... It was me. I was crying.
You should have seen me before I married Mr. B. And I had reason. You want to talk about it? Or is it none of my business?
You've been very nice to me. Everybody has. Oh, it'd be easier for me if you weren't. I'm more used to that. I could have kept on with it. But as it is, I have to tell you the truth.
No, you don't. Although I was wondering when you would. And I knew you would. I had told the ladies you would, too.
You know about me, all of you? You know who I really am.
Right from the first.
But you didn't say a word.
Why should we? You, a single woman, is one thing, but you nice and married off is something else again, and hooray for that.
Then you don't mind.
'Tis better to marry than to burn. And you not being around anymore for our husbands to go staring at on Saturday nights pleasures us considerable. You always made us feel a little dowdy on Sundays. This way, you can fret right along with the rest of us. That is, if you like Charlie. And I think you do.
That's why I was crying.
I figured as much.
I didn't count on that. Liking him so much. It surprises me.
Charlie Bicker is a surprising man. You going to tell him?
I don't know how, but I am.
You don't have to tell Charlie, you know.
Yes, I do.
Like him that much, do you? In that case, I hope you change your mind about telling him.
Rusty?
Stable my horse, will you?
Yeah. Looks like he needs a rub down, too.
How much you charge for that?
Same as usual. Nothing. Just don't like to see a dusty horse. Nor a rider using them Spanish spurs.
Well, you ride your way and I'll ride mine. Are you staring at me?
I reckon I am. We are just going to be out of town for a while.
I'm back.
Well, I can see that. You think I'm blind or something?
Hey, where you going? That wagon's nearly ready for Mr. Bester. You going to deliver it, ain't you?
I'll tell him.
Okay, it's your play, but what is it?
Let me put it this way. We think this town would be better off without you.
You running me out.
Looks that way, don't it?
This measly town ain't nothing to me.
And you won't mind leaving.
Depends. I came here to see Sadie. I'll see her and then check out.
Oh, no, you won't.
She ain't even here.
Hey, did anybody tell him about Sadie yet?
Told me what?
It's time to leave, that's what.
Somebody better tell me what's going on.
I guess we'd better.
You mean to say that he don't know?
Not a thing.
Well, somebody gonna tell him. Maybe me when I go get my horse.
If I were you, I'd think twice about that.
3 times. Roger.
Why should I care what he knows or doesn't know?
That was a wise decision.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
Hi, Charlie.
Hi, boys. Buster. They told me I might find you in here. Your wagon's finished. It's over there in front of your place.
No, thank you, Charlie. Run along now.
Let's go, Charlie.
Oh, wait a minute. I hear you getting married, Charlie.
Yeah, Saturday. That is, if I can talk her into it.
Let's go.
Hey, Charlie, why don't we have a drink on that, huh?
Now, Charlie don't drink. You ought to know that.
Why don't you let Charlie say what he'll do?
Well, I reckon I will. A little soft drink sounds sort of good, as a matter of fact.
Well, a sarsaparilla's all I got, anyhow.
Yeah.
You're kind of a clumsy ox, ain't you, Charlie?
Yeah, I reckon that was my fault. I'm sorry.
Well, you're about as clumsy as they make 'em. You're a real clod hopper.
You mad at me about something?
It's sure hard to insult you, ain't it, Charlie?
You getting there?
You talk big, Charlie. I notice you ain't carrying a gun.
I ain't never seen no need for one.
You have now. You need a gun real bad, Charlie. Believe me.
I wouldn't even know how to handle it. I wouldn't know what to do with it.
Well, just pick it up, that's all. I'll give you that. Just pick it up, point it at me, and then we'll go from there.
Now what I do?
Pull the trigger! Pull the trigger!
Now, wait, Charlie, wait. Don't do it.
What do you want me to do now?
Just give me my gun back.
You over being mad at me now?
I tell you, Charlie, I just gotta take a piece out of you one way or t'other. How about you and me having a nice, friendly fight? How would that be?
Well, I don't know much about fist fighting either. I was always afraid of hurting somebody. I'll tell you, Mr. Hand, it ain't gonna be much fun because I'm powerful strong.
Oh, it's all right, Charlie. I'm pretty fast with my mitts. I'm good at it.
Well, if you're fast enough to stay out of my way, can't see nothing wrong with it. That is, if you're sure I won't hurt you too much.
I don't think so, Charlie. As a matter of fact, I can kind of guarantee it.
Well, I reckon in that case it's all right.
Not in here. No fights in here.
Yeah, you go on outside and he'll meet you out there.
Come on, Charlie. Charlie, come on out.
Eddie.
I'll help you.
Look, no gun. Leave your belt on the table.
I've seen Roger here fight. He's liable to cut Charlie to pieces.
You bet I will. Charlie's mighty strong.
Yeah, but he doesn't know a thing about it. Roger's one of the best stompers I ever seen.
That I am. Well, don't worry, boys. I'm only gonna mark him up a little bit for the wedding.
Sorry about that, Roger.
Hey, lefty, fight! Lefty, to fight! Hey, fight lefty!
You kids, get out.
You know, he can't be too healthy.
Roger Hand, it is my painful duty as mayor of this town to arrest you for disturbing the peace, blocking the traffic, and lying around the street doing nothing. All right, boys, take him away. Take him away. There you are. There you go.
Ladies.
Charlie Baker, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
I am, Miss Bester, but it wasn't none of my doing. I'll guarantee you that Roger Hand just wouldn't hear nothing else.
What was the fight about?
He didn't say. I'm sure sorry you got here in time to see it, though. I was just on my way over to take you for a buggy ride. I sort of had a question I wanted to ask you.
Finally got up steam, have you?
Oh.
You're fixing to say yes, aren't you?
I haven't been asked yet.
Act surprised when it happens. Sherman, come and see something else in Fowler's I got my heart set on.
Later, my delight, later.
Now.
Get him in there, boys.
Here you are.
Hey, wait a minute. He's coming too, man.
Oh, is he?
He's coming too.
Oh, gee, that must have hurt.
Why, you nasty. I bet that's smart. Those things happen. They happen all the time.
I got him and Abilene. You can cross him off. Kittrick's my name. I've been waiting for you.
Blaze Kittrick, the bounty hunter?
Heard of me, have you? Should make it easier. I'm looking for this fella here.
We don't like bounty hunters around here, Kittrick.
I don't care what you like or what you don't like. When I'm on the trail of a man, I'm like a bulldog. I never let go. Never forget a face, neither. They don't happen to call you Panama, do they?
I'm Jonathan Staunch. I'm the sheriff of this here town. Yeah. All right, and I'm also the mayor.
Let that be a lesson to you. I told you I never forget a face, and I don't. Now, if you ever see the fellow on this here poster, you let me know.
You're not gonna. Only you rush me out of here. When I get out of here, I have to get this. I'm gonna get you.
Well, there it is. Our house. That is, if everything works out all right. I've been working on it in my spare time. I know it ain't much. Sure ain't like none of them back in Boston, I know.
Don't say anything against it. Please don't.
You know, I've been standing out the stable myself, just so it'd stay nice for you.
Oh, it's the nicest house I ever saw.
You know, I've been thinking ever since you got into town how I was gonna ask you what I was gonna say. I got a funny feeling, sort of a notion that makes a lump come up right there. If I was to ask you right now to set a date for us to get married, you'd just flat turn me down, just turn me down flat.
Supposing I did.
Well, I wouldn't give 2 cents for myself. Now, try not to move. I'm afraid of breaking you. You ain't gonna say no, are you? Please?
It isn't easy to answer you.
The answer I wanted would have been easy. Oh, don't do that.
I can't marry you, Charles. I can't.
Hell. Expecting you to say that. I've been thinking about it all day. I said to myself, oh, what's the matter with you anyhow, Charlie? She's a wonderful girl, and she came all the way from Boston just to marry you. Why would she go turning you down at the end? But I reckon I knew all along that you would. I said to myself, Charlie, sometimes you can't never have the thing you want most. Because you just couldn't stand to be that happy. That's what I said. I ain't never talked to myself before. I don't like it none neither. So you see, it didn't come as no big surprise. Oh, ma'am, now, please don't cry. You make me feel just terrible about even asking you. Hey, maybe it ain't me at all. Maybe it's the house or something, huh?
Charles, it's a beautiful house. And you, too. You're a fine, beautiful man.
Oh.
And I wouldn't change anything. You or the house. Except maybe I'd just put this over here. And I'd move this rocker over here by the window. That's where the sun comes shining in. That's so I could see better when I'm sewing.
Yeah. Well, that's all right with me.
But it can't be like that. I'm trying to tell you, Charles. All I ever wanted was a good time. I never meant any harm, not to anybody. Men always liked me, and I always liked them. More than I should sometimes. I'm trying to tell you, I haven't been good.
Oh, that ain't no reason. Why, one time I spent a whole year's earnings in one place in 1 week in Abilene. It was a terrible, sinful place, full of sin and remorse, and I had a wonderful time. Well, I never expected you not to love nobody, even if you did come from Boston.
Oh, why are you so gentle? It'd be easier for me if you weren't. Why didn't you get mad?
No. I got mad one time. I pretty near killed a feller just for laughing at me. And that wasn't my intention. I reckon a feller that's as big as I am, with a face that ain't no pretty Sunday afternoon, ought to expect to get laughed at every once in a while, but I didn't like it none the better anyhow. Only time I ever get mad is when people laugh at me.
I don't think anybody should ever laugh at you, Charles. Then I can't marry you. I can't.
Yeah, that's just the way it is, ain't it? I mean, I can't fault you none for not feeling the same way I do. It's just the way it is. Yeah. Just the way it is. Well, you take the buggy on back into town. I think I'll walk. I feel a need for walking.
Where's Kittrick?
Kittrick, he's over at the Razzle Dazzle staring at everybody that comes in.
You, told the folks what to say?
Just like you said.
Here are the keys.
Dodge, you can't keep me here forever, and you know what I'm gonna do to you when I get out.
I know. You're gonna get me. You're gonna get me. Here, hold this lamp for me. You, ever heard tell of, Blaze Kittrick?
He's a gunfighter. One that got the Earth Boys, ain't he?
Well, he's a bounty hunter now. Never forgets a face. He's in town now. Here. Thank you. He's after this fella. Wants him dead or alive. If you ask me, he wants him dead. Panama.
Panama? Who you calling Panama?
That's right, Panama.
Hey, Staunch, you know who I am? What are you up to? I'm gonna get you!
All right, men. Keep your eyes out for this man. Mr. Kittrick here's looking for him. Right, Mr. Kittrick?
Yeah, that's him, all right. Panama Jack. I never forget a face. Who are you?
Staunch, John, the sheriff. Remember, we met this afternoon.
Yeah, just testing, that's all. See if you knew.
Yeah.
Buy you a drink, Mr. Kittrick.
I don't mind if I do. Worst beer I ever had, though. Tastes like sarsaparilla.
Hey, Tom, old buddy. How are things going? How are you?
Just fine. Fine, old buddy.
Old buddy.
Get back in there.
Sorry, Tom.
All right.
Say, Tom, is Staunch gone yet?
Oh, same as usual. Went over to the saloon to wet his whistle. I got stuck, same as usual, sweeping up with the broom here.
Oh, yeah, but you're good at that, Tom.
Yeah.
Careful of the boots there, Tom.
Yeah, well, I try to keep on eating yourself.
Yeah, sure do, Tom.
Yeah. Well, you know, this is a dry job. So I will go over to the saloon and wet my whistle. Ooh! Wet the old whistle, huh?
Bottoms up. And I'll get you too. Here, baby. Here we go.
Who's that just went out?
Nobody. Well, Mr. Kittrick, here's looking at you. Here's mud in your eye.
What do you mean by that? You making remarks about my eyesight? Well, your boys found out I could see or not, even if I was after somebody else.
No, just a little harmless toast, that's all.
Watch it next time. Pull down the hatch. Oh, worst beer I ever tasted.
Stop! Where are my guns?
Hi, Panama. How about a drink?
Long time no see. Panama Jack?
Yeah, Panama.
What'll it be, Panama?
Well, if it isn't Panama Jack.
Who you calling Panama Jack?
So we meet at last, eh, Panama? Draw, you low-down, lily-livered skunk. I'll give you first move. Go ahead and draw.
What's the matter with you? Ain't got nothing to draw. Are you blind?
You shouldn't have said that, Panama. Mercy went clean out of my heart. Draw. on, draw.
Oh, look, I ain't got nothing. Look here. Can't you see?
Self-defense. You all saw him draw first. You got the wrong man. Panama's getting away. And on your horse, too. Well, I need a horse. Somebody give me a horse.
You can have mine. You can have mine. Come on, Blaze. Come on. Let's go. Let's hurry. We'll get away. His name is Lightning, Blaze, and he's something. I don't really know what, but he's something. There you go.
Steady there, Lightning boy. Steady. Horse! Up and away!
Hey, Charlie. Oh, hi, Charlie.
Charlie. Hi, Charlie. On his way over to my house, looks like.
Yeah, in a hurry to see his girl.
Wouldn't you be?
Well, the drinks are on the house, boys.
Sarsaparilla.
I'm beginning to like sarsaparilla.
Hello, suckers.
Ah, Sadie.
It's over. I'm back where I belong.
I'm sorry it didn't work out, Sadie.
Not me. I don't care. You hear me? I don't care. Sit down, boys. I'll show you what you've been missing.
You think I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. You may or may not mean offense, but I don't care.
Hi, Miss Mister. Sorry about that. I reckon I was just a little upset. Reverend?
If you're here to see Ellen,
I ain't, ma'am. That's all over and done with. What I came for was to bring her this. It's a key to that little old house I fixed up. She sort of liked it. I ain't got no particular use for it no more, so give it to her and welcome.
Charlie, she isn't here. She left here, crying, over an hour ago. What happened, Charlie?
She turned me down flat. I reckon that's the whole of it.
Did she say why, when she's so stuck on you?
Stuck on me? On me?
Think you better come inside, Charlie. Wipe your feet.
Some people say I think I'm it. I don't care. You think you don't like me a bit? Do not care. 'Cause my good nature effervescing is one there is no distressing. My spirit there is no oppressing, just 'cause I don't care. I don't care, I don't care what you may think of me. La da 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 dee da 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 da. I don't care, I don't care. La dee da 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 da. If I'm never successful,
yelling at?
You, that's who. I love you.
Well, I love you too, but don't yell at me.
Well, I got a right the way you've been fooling me. Now get yourself out of here and get yourself married fitting and proper.
I will if I want to, and I won't if I don't.
You do like I tell you, and no nonsense.
Nonsense, is it? I'll show you. I'll show you. Come on, put him up. Put him up. What's the matter with you? Are you yellow or something? Come on, put him up. Get ready, because here it comes.
Oh, my darling Charles! Oh, Charles, I didn't mean to hurt you. I didn't mean to hit you so hard. I didn't know I had it. Oh, Charles, let me kiss it again and make it well. Oh, Charles, I'm so
Feels
sorry.
better, but it still hurts right there.
Right there?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Hey, it still hurts a little bit right there.
Over there?
Do them! Do them! Do them!
All right, go!
Dearly beloved, we are gathered together here in the sight of the Lord to join together this man and this woman in holy matrimony. If any man can show just cause why these two may not lawfully be joined together, let him speak now or hereafter. Hold his peace.
How about that?
Charlie,
looks like we're keeping our blacksmith after all. Thanks entirely to me.
I don't know.
What's the matter with you?
I've been thinking.
You've been what?
Yeah, we kept our blacksmith all right, but we lost the only unmarried woman female we got within 100 miles around here.
Hey, yeah, what about that?
Yeah, well, wait a minute. Fellas, I'll think of something. If I ever let you down,